So this is going to be a bit tough to make this video correctly, because keep in mind, this is supposed to be a go-to video for like why you're not uploading FWF as often or whatever. I've said it before in FWF episodes, but I have not had like a video specifically designated for that specific subject. I think if I had my own video, one video talking about it, it would be a lot simpler to just look at and just be done. So sorry about the 30-second intro. Okay, so work, college, other priorities that I have to attend to. I can't always upload all the time, right? I'm older now. When I was younger, when I started like 13 years old, 14 years old, I'm 22 now. Yikes. I'm 22, but this is fun for me, so I keep doing it. It's like my recreational time or whatever. Plus, I have to attend college. I have to work, and I have to make money. I have to accumulate something for myself to build something. Because at the end of the day, what if this doesn't work out, right? And then like, what else do I want to do? And I want to be a professional wrestler, so I have to work towards that. That's going to be a constant for me. So I have other series that I do too, to kind of mix things up and make it, interesting for people who don't, maybe they don't like the wrestling. I have friends who watch my channel too, and they don't necessarily actually like the wrestling. And then what if someone else comes along and they like the other content and not wrestling, Like some people like the Fallout stuff. Not everybody, but some people did. A small percentage of them, I think, like Fallout. And then we have people who like UFC apparently. When I do career modes, I usually just win the whole time, so it's like kind of hard to get behind it. But I did lose in the one I'm doing right now, as I'm making this video. But to keep it up with the times, yeah, I do other content. I have other things I have to do, and other things that I want to do. I'm also writing a book, a light novel. I do like anime a lot, as you can probably tell from my profile picture, in case you're familiar with a Naruto or Naruto Shippuden or Boruto. You might know who Obito is, right? And that's like my favorite character, so that's why I have my profile pic. So I wanted to do a light novel myself, and I have one that I've been working on for a very long time, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it at some point. And when I do, we can talk about that, and I can upload videos about that as well. I've also been trying to go to the gym to stay in shape. I've been trying to set up some sort of schedule to where I can attend this boxing academy to kind of train there, and also Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, I only can do one at a time, it seems like, unless I accumulate some more, money or whatever, have some more disposable income or useful income, then I can do that. At my job, by the way, I work 3 different jobs at my job, 3 different positions. One is called a buster, which is where you clean tables. Really, really simple stuff. But at the end of the day, then you close up the store. You clean up the lobby, the bathrooms, and whatever else you need to clean. Maybe you have to clean the air vents. Maybe you have to clean X, Y, and Z. Like, you never really know what you have to do until you do it. It's a lot of fun for me though, to be able to move around and do something versus just like sitting in one spot the whole time. But sometimes I have to do that, where I might be hosting or I might be dishwashing. And dishwashing is fine, but hosting gets kind of, boring at some point, so I try to keep myself involved and active and keep myself doing stuff. It can be fun depending on, what I'm doing up there, I guess. Maybe the customers are really funny, or maybe I'm like actually doing my job very effectively and I don't really have to, worry about making too many mistakes and asking the manager for help, which I hate having to do, but sometimes you gotta do it. It just kind of sucks when, you mess up your job and you gotta ask for help to do the job correctly when you should already know how to do it. But regardless, there's that. Also with FWF, the videos do take a while to make. When I was just kind of uploading them and recording them, they were getting their fair share of views, but they weren't really anything, to watch really. Like, I had my tablet, I set it up on this little dresser where I kept my clothes and stuff when I didn't have a lot of clothes, and then I had 2 books that I would put the tablet in between, and I just record the screen and just upload it like that from the tablet straight to YouTube. No editing, no nothing. Now I have the ability to edit my videos, and then I have not direct capture. What is it? Like, it's just better. It's better quality. I think it is direct capture actually, because it's like it captures exactly what's on the screen. and then I can also get my audio in there too. But that's not the part that takes a long time, because a lot of people do that. It's the trimming up the videos, it's getting the music in there, it's getting the cutscenes in there. The cutscenes I get from WWE 2K19 come from the video maker section, and when you're trying to like make a video, you can pick different cutscenes like from the career mode, or you can pick them from universe mode, and I don't know which one's which, and they take a while to load. Like if I go through all of the clips, it'll take like 30 minutes. Then you gotta pick the characters, and then sometimes if you pick too many characters at once, then it won't load properly. Like, but I figured out how to do all this and not have to worry about like waiting too long, but it still takes a really long time to do. Then getting the music in there, then uploading the videos, and sometimes the videos get copyright claimed. So I have to like get rid of that too. And it's kind of weird because it's like, how do your videos get copyright claimed when I'm using the freaking YouTube music thing? But sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just have, I try to use different music and that doesn't help. So I just kind of like give up on it and don't do it. What's another thing that I do that takes a while for this? I think that's pretty much it for the most part. Oh yeah, when I'm playing the match and then I'm like, oh snap, I forgot to change so-and-so's thing to this move to this move because I feel like it would fit better for the character. Or I feel like, you know, I gotta change their arsenal to make them more entertaining to watch for the viewer. Like, say with the Joker, Joker's matches they don't always get like a bunch of views. As a matter of fact, he rarely draws really any views, really. But I feel like, you know, the RKO is a good move for him. And then I'm like, you know what, I could add something else to his arsenal to make him interesting. Or maybe I can change his costume, you know, stuff like that. Like for characters, you may notice like maybe one day they'll have this finisher. And then now, oh wait, the finishers changed. Now their old finishers are signatures, because trying to make them more interesting to watch. Like I don't want it, and plus some people might have the same move as them. So it's like, if that's gonna be, you know, a move that they have on the regular, it can't really be someone else's finisher, right? If they're gonna do it often, then it just kind of looks weird. So I try to keep that from happening. It doesn't always work out. Like Obito and Raven both use the End of Days. Harley Quinn and Vegeta both use the rolling, like they do like a float over into a, what is it called? I forgot, Crossroads. How did I forget that? But they both do that move. So I have to like kind of avoid, you know, making that mistake to where they all have the same moves. By the way, I hope in the next game they get a better diamond cutter. I hope they do. You'll see what I'm talking about, but like it looks okay, but the diamond cutter used to be sweet, man, and they gotta bring it back. Come on, man, they gotta bring it back. But anyways, I feel like I can't move the WWE 2K20. I already tried. I even tried to do it. I actually tried to get the characters on WWE 2K20. I tried to get the arena. I have the arena. That wasn't hard. The belts, a little wishy-washy. Sometimes the game will crash on me doing it. But 2K20 has like a bunch of moves you can use, but then when you do the universe mode, the game does not save properly. Maybe this happens, maybe it's just me, but if I'm doing a match, right, and say I go, oh dang, I gotta go back and change so-and-so's move, right? Like, example, let's say I have, who's a good one? Spider-Man. I have Spider-Man and he's using the 5-star frog splash for the web slinger splash. But then like on WWE 2K20, maybe they got like a better version of the splash. I'm like, you know what? That might actually look better for Spider-Man. That might fit him more if I gave him that version of it. Let me go back and switch. Exit the match, go to edit the move, come back to the universe mode, and I'm literally on the calendar. I went back to where I started. How did I get like, I'm not where I was at all. I'm back at the beginning of the freaking universe mode. How does that happen? So it's like that would drive me insane if that happened. I would be going crazy. I can't do that. The only reason why I can't do it. So I'm hoping 2K21, 22, whatever it's going to be called, or AEW's game, I don't have to deal with that. I'm really hoping so. I really hope they have all the moves they had in Dirty 2K20 on a more polished, more refined game. That's what I'm hoping for. It's still going to have its glitches. I know that. I know that's going to happen. But it's not going to be as bad as WWE 2K20. Seeing WWE 2K20 with all the glitches and stuff, and then like thinking about 2K18 or 17, I would have much rather played those than playing 20, to be honest with you. even if they didn't have as much, you know, moves or whatever. At least the game wouldn't be broken, right? Annoying, but not broken. The thing, another thing that I have to worry about too is when I'm making the arenas. Like, you may have seen this in the Christmas Classic, maybe not. When I do the Christmas Classic, I try to make the arena, you know, Christmas themed, right? But sometimes I add too much, and so the matches, the pacing is way too slow. You can definitely see that it's kind of chopping up a little bit. It's moving way slower than normal, and it's really annoying. Not only is it annoying to play, it's annoying for me to watch while I'm trying to, you know, commentate over it. And maybe you guys don't have that issue. Maybe you aren't bothered by that. But I have to have, you know, the energy when I'm recording and still kind of keep you guys invested in it with my commentary, because that's like 50% of the video, right? Also, speaking of the Christmas Classic, if you made it this far in the video, I think I'm gonna do something called the CJ Special or something. I don't know, something like that to make up for what happened with the Christmas Classic, because I feel like that was under par. I feel like I could do better. I don't like how that turned out. I think I could have done a lot better with that, and so I will try to do that in the future. I don't know when. I think actually I could probably do it right after FWF Season 1 is done, because I don't like having lackluster content. If I know my content can be better, I'll try to make it better. Now, if I upload an episode of FWF, I'm not going to redo the episode or the mini-sode, right? It's not happening. But I can definitely do something again. I'm doing FWF Redemption, even though I already started FWF. I'm doing Redemption. So I feel like I can definitely do a remake of the Christmas Classic, but call it something else, and do like different matches or whatever, just to keep it interesting. Because I just feel like that was kind of a slap in the face, because like you wait for that, let's say I do that every year and then it comes around and it sucks. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. I know I had to work, but I feel like I kind of rushed everything and I could have given it more. Plus, I can just it doesn't have to be within a certain month. I can just upload it whenever, right? Whenever I have the time to make another match, I can. And I feel like that'll help out a lot of people, make it a lot more, it'll make my channel a lot more diverse, and probably draw more people to watch too, and get them more interested in FWF when it happens. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, does it? Hopefully that made sense. I am a little bit tired, and I know sometimes when I'm talking to people I talk too fast, or I don't think. As I talk, I'm thinking of the words to say. I don't think of the words to say before I talk. That happens a lot. Like, sometimes I do, not all the time. There's like a split second of when I think of the word and then I say it immediately out loud, versus let me process what I'm going to talk about and then I say it. There's no script here. I'm literally just speaking right now. So sometimes I slur my words and it doesn't make sense. You guys made it this far in the video. You listen to me ramble like this. I apologize about confusing you. Oh, I forgot to mention the rotation. Did I? I'll say it briefly if I didn't. I do the Naruto edits, FWF, the mini-sode, and whatever, you know, playthrough that I'm currently doing. That's the rotation. It's those 4 things. So maybe 3 things. FWF, and then Naruto, and then playthrough, and then back to FWF. That's usually how it goes. It doesn't always work out like that. Sometimes I'll do FWF back to back, which is what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to have the episode, and I'm going to do the mini-sode right after that. And then I'll go back over to UFC and Naruto, because I know it's like taking me a while to get these episodes out. But yeah, hopefully you guys understand all this and it wasn't like confusing or anything, and everything was pretty interesting to follow. And I'll see y'all next time.